Lionel Messi. The name echoes in every corner of the world. He's a football legend. He wears the number 10. For true fans, it represents magic. It represents genius. His journey from the dusty streets of Rosario to the grand stage of global football is extraordinary. Messi's story is more than goals and trophies. It's a testament to passion and dedication. This is the legend of Lionel Messi. In the heart of Argentina, a city breathes football. Rosario, a bustling port city, is where it all began. This is where a young Lionel Messi first kicked a ball. Even as a child, he dribbled past opponents with ease. His family, though humble, noticed his talent and nurtured it. Little did they know their little Leo would become one of the greatest footballers the world had ever seen. The streets of Rosario became Messi's first football pitch. Every cobblestone, every alleyway was his training ground. He played with older boys with a passion that was almost tangible. Messi joined Grandoli, a local youth club, at the age of 4. His small stature belied his immense skill. He weaved through defenders as if they weren't even there. His left foot, even then, was a wand. His coach at Grandoli, Salvador Aparicio, recognized his extraordinary talent. Even at such a young age, Messi possessed an uncanny ability to read the game. He could anticipate passes and see openings that others couldn't. His talent was undeniable. He stood out from the other boys. He had the potential to be a star. Behind every great man, there's often a guiding force. For Messi, it was his maternal grandmother, Celia. She was the one who took him to his first training sessions. She saw his talent before anyone else. Celia instilled in Messi a love for the game. Sadly, she passed away when Messi was just 10. It was a devastating loss, but her belief in him fueled his determination. Messi's father, Jorge, worked at a steel factory. His mother, Celia, cleaned houses. They worked hard and supported his passion for football. His family's support was unwavering. They made sacrifices to provide him with every opportunity. They knew he had something special. They wanted him to achieve greatness. They just didn't know how great. At the age of 11, Messi faced a significant hurdle. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. This condition threatened to derail his dreams. Treatment was expensive, and his family struggled to afford it. His local club, Newell's Old Boys, offered to help, but their support was limited. Despite the challenges, Messi continued to excel on the pitch. He trained hard and never gave up. His talent was undeniable, but his size became a concern. Some clubs were hesitant to take a chance on him. They doubted his ability to compete at a higher level. They were blinded by his size. They failed to see his giant talent. Messi needed a miracle. News of a talented young footballer in Rosario reached across the Atlantic. FC Barcelona, a club renowned for its youth academy, La Masia, became interested. They saw the potential in Messi and were willing to take a chance on him. In 2000, at the tender age of 13, Messi and his family made a life-changing decision. They left Rosario behind and boarded a plane to Barcelona. It was a huge leap of faith, leaving everything they knew for a dream. Barcelona offered hope and promised to provide Messi with the treatment he needed. They saw beyond his size and recognized his talent. Arriving in a new country was daunting, but Messi was focused. He had a goal and was determined to succeed. The language was different, the culture was unfamiliar, but Messi had a dream. La Masia, Barcelona's youth academy, is more than just a training ground. It's a home away from home for young talents. For Messi, it became his sanctuary. He was surrounded by boys who shared the same passion. They spoke the same language, football. He formed strong bonds with his teammates. They supported each other and pushed each other to be better. Life at La Masia was disciplined and demanding. Training was intense, but Messi thrived in this environment. He trained with a hunger to learn and had a point to prove. The coaches at La Masia were impressed. They saw his natural ability and work ethic. They knew they had a special talent on their hands. They nurtured him and helped him grow. Messi was ready to take on the world. At La Masia, Messi's talent blossomed. He honed his skills and developed his technique. He became faster and stronger, transforming into a complete footballer. He played with an audacity that was breathtaking. He dribbled past opponents with ease and scored goals at will. He made the impossible seem effortless. His coaches recognized his exceptional talent and fast-tracked his progress. He moved up the ranks quickly, soon playing with boys much older than him. And he was still the best player on the pitch. Messi's talent was too big for La Masia to contain. It wasn't long before the first team came calling. He was only 16 years old. He was about to take his first steps into the world of professional football. Making his debut for Barcelona was a dream come true, but it also brought immense pressure. The expectations were huge. He was just a teenager carrying the hopes of a city, of a club, on his young shoulders. His early performances were promising. He showed glimpses of his brilliance and scored his first goal. The Camp Nou erupted, knowing they were witnessing something special. But consistency was key. There were challenges and doubts. Some questioned his physicality. Could he handle the demands of professional football? Could he live up to the hype? Messi had to prove himself and earn his place. The pressure was intense, but Messi thrived under it. He was ready to write his own story. The 2004-2005 season marked a turning point. Barcelona, under Frank Rijkaard, was building something special. Ronaldinho, the Brazilian magician, was at the peak of his powers. The stage was set for a new era. Messi, still a teenager, was given his chance. He made his debut against Espanyol, a local rival. The Camp Nou crowd saw something different in him. They saw a spark, the future. His early performances were a mix of youthful exuberance and raw talent. He was fearless, taking on defenders with confidence. Goals followed, assists flowed. A star was being born. Playing alongside Ronaldinho was a blessing. The Brazilian, a master of the game, took Messi under his wing. He mentored him and encouraged him. Messi, always eager to learn, absorbed everything. He watched how Ronaldinho trained and observed his movement. His work ethic was second to none. He trained harder than anyone else, honing his skills. He earned the respect of his teammates. They recognized his talent and saw his commitment. They knew he was destined for greatness. They embraced him as one of their own. Messi was ready to make his mark. As Messi matured, so did his game. He developed an understanding of space and time that was almost supernatural. He could control the tempo of a match with his movement and passing. He became the orchestrator of Barcelona's attack. He dictated play from the right wing, creating chances for himself and his teammates. His goals were a thing of beauty. He could score from any angle with either foot. He was a complete forward, capable of single-handedly deciding a match. His influence on the team grew. His teammates looked up to him and followed his lead. In 2007, Pep Guardiola took over as Barcelona manager. It was a pivotal moment. Guardiola saw Messi as the cornerstone of his team. He built the team around Messi's strengths. He gave him the freedom to express himself on the pitch. The results were extraordinary. Barcelona, under Guardiola, played a brand of football that was mesmerizing. They dominated possession and attacked with relentless intensity. At the heart of it all was Messi. Together, they ushered in a golden era for Barcelona. They won trophy after trophy, conquering Spain and Europe. Messi, under Guardiola's guidance, reached new heights. The world took notice. Messi's star was rising. He was no longer just a promising youngster, he was a force of nature. Barcelona, with Messi at the helm, entered a period of unprecedented dominance. They won La Liga, the Spanish league, with ease. They lifted the Copa del Rey, the domestic cup, and then there was the Champions League, Europe's most prestigious club competition. The 2009 Champions League final in Rome was a coronation. Barcelona faced Manchester United, the English champions. Messi, wearing the number 10, delivered. It was the beginning of a golden reign. Messi, season after season, broke records that seemed unbreakable. He scored goals at an alarming rate. He provided assists with pinpoint accuracy. He was a one-man show, and yet he made his teammates better. He won the Ballon d'Or, awarded to the best player in the world, a record 7 times. He was named FIFA World Player of the Year, another prestigious accolade. His trophy cabinet was overflowing, but Messi remained grounded. He was never one for the limelight. He was shy, almost introverted off the pitch, but on it, he was a different animal. He was driven by a desire to win, to be the best. His rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese superstar, became the stuff of legend. They pushed each other to new heights, breaking records, scoring goals for fun. It was a rivalry for the ages, a clash of titans. Messi, the diminutive Argentine, all about skill and guile. Ronaldo, the physically imposing Portuguese, all about power and athleticism. They were different players, yet united by their pursuit of excellence. The debate raged on. Who was better, fans argued. Pundits debated. Both were incredible players, generational talents who redefined what was possible on a football pitch. Messi, for many, was the more naturally gifted. Messi's career, though filled with trophies and accolades, was not without its challenges. Injuries took their toll. Disappointments, particularly with the Argentine national team, were hard to stomach. He tasted defeat in Champions League finals. He experienced the heartbreak of losing a World Cup final, but through it all, he persevered. He came back stronger, more determined than ever. His loyalty to Barcelona was unwavering. Through the highs and lows, Messi remained true to himself. He played the game with a smile on his face, with a childlike joy that was infectious. Messi's talent transcended borders. He became a global icon, adored by millions around the world. His name was chanted in stadiums from Buenos Aires to Barcelona, from Tokyo to Toronto. His face was plastered on billboards. His name adorned merchandise. He became one of the most marketable athletes on the planet. Brands clamored to sign him up, eager to capitalize on his global appeal. But Messi never let the fame go to his head. He remained grounded, humble, focused on what mattered most, the game. He understood his influence, using his platform to support charitable causes close to his heart. He became a role model for aspiring footballers and ordinary people alike. His story, one of talent, hard work, and resilience, resonated with millions. He showed that anything was possible with determination and belief. Messi's impact on young footballers is immeasurable. He inspired countless kids to dream of emulating his feats. He became the benchmark for all others. Young players studied his every move. They analyzed his dribbling technique and passing range. His ability made the impossible seem effortless. Training grounds were filled with kids replicating his tricks. He sparked a global obsession with skill and technique. Messi's influence went beyond the pitch. He became a symbol of hope and dedication. Section 3. Beyond the pitch. Messi's humility earned him respect off the pitch. He let his feet do the talking. His quiet demeanor endeared him to fans worldwide. He became a global ambassador for the sport. He united fans in admiration for his brilliance, a once-in-a-generation talent, a gift to the game. Section 4. A legacy etched in gold. Messi's legacy is already secured. He will be remembered as one of the greatest, alongside Pelé, Maradona, and Cruyff. He redefined football with his skill and artistry. His moments of magic will inspire generations, but his legacy extends beyond trophies. He will be remembered for his humility and sportsmanship. He inspired millions, proving nice guys can finish first. The final whistle? Time has come for Messi. He is no longer the tireless young prodigy, yet the magic in his left foot remains. He relies on vision, passing, intelligence. He left Barcelona in 2021, shocking the football world. Tears were shed by Messi and fans. Now he plays for Paris Saint-Germain. The goals and assists continue. When will he retire? Only time will tell. The day Messi retires will be a sad day for football. The world will mourn the loss of a genius. Section 2. The Unfading Magic. Lionel Messi's journey is far from over. He still has chapters left to write. He still has trophies to win. He still has magic to weave on the pitch. But his place in football history is already secured. He will forever be remembered as the boy from Rosario who dared to dream, the boy who grew up to conquer the world of football, the boy who made the impossible possible. His legacy extends beyond goals and trophies. He inspired a generation. He showed that anything is possible with dedication and passion. He reminded us all of the beautiful game's power. Lionel Messi's story is one of passion, dedication, and sheer talent. It is a story that will continue to inspire generations to come, because some stories, like some magic, never fade. They only grow stronger with time.